So for my developmental network, I chose the Iliad. The Iliad is a story that takes place during the Trojan War, a war between the Trojans and the Greeks. Agamemnon is king of the Greeks, and Achilles is the most powerful warrior in the world. He's on the side of the Greeks. Hector is the Trojan king, and he's pretty powerful. He's actually so powerful that the only person who can defeat him is Achilles. So if Achilles is transcribed, then Hector's killed. However, Agamemnon inhibits transcription of Achilles. Even though Agamemnon and Achilles are supposed to be on the same side, most of the Iliad revolves around Achilles being mad at Agamemnon, and he actually spends most of his time sitting around and sulking. The Hera gene product stimulates Agamemnon. Hera really hates the Trojans, so she often does things to help the Greeks get an upper hand. And remember, Agamemnon is king of the Greeks. But the Zeus gene product inhibits transcription of Hera. Zeus is king of the gods, and he's also Hera's husband. He claims to be neutral in the Trojan War, but he often helps the Trojans and prevents other gods from getting involved. So here is our developmental path. Zeus inhibits Hera, who stimulates Agamemnon, who inhibits Achilles, who inhibits Hector. If we look at a mutant where Zeus is lacking, we see that transcription of Achilles does not occur. If Zeus isn't there, then he doesn't inhibit Hera. She's able to activate Agamemnon, and when Agamemnon is activated, he inhibits transcription of Achilles, which means that Hector's not killed. In a mutant where Hera's lacking, transcription of Achilles does occur. If we get rid of Hera, then she doesn't activate Agamemnon, which means Agamemnon doesn't inhibit Achilles, and Hector's killed. In a double mutant where we take away Zeus and Agamemnon, we see that transcription of Achilles does occur. So if Zeus is gone, then Hera could activate Agamemnon, but there's no Agamemnon for her to activate, which means that Achilles is transcribed and he can defeat Hector. In our last mutant scenario, we take away Hera and Agamemnon. So transcription of Achilles does occur in this case. If Hera and Agamemnon are gone, then there's no one to inhibit the transcription of Achilles, and he kills Hector. So what does this have to do with genetics? In this developmental pathway, Hector being killed represents the ultimate normal phenotype of the cell. Since all our cells contain the same DNA, they all have the information needed to become any kind of cell. This unit focused on how eukaryotic stem cells differentiate, how they decide what kind of cell they'll be, and how they develop into that specific cell type. So in my case, Hector being killed at the end could mean that my stem cells become liver cells. We only want liver cells in the liver, so we turn on transcription of Achilles in that location, but we turn it off everywhere else.